Hi everyone, it's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified.
This video is sponsored. It is brought to you by Jacquard Fabric Paint because we are going to be using one of their beautiful products they sent me for free. Before I forget, because it is a sponsored video, they are offering you on your first order 20% off on any item that they sell. So if you don't want to use the cyanotype we're using today, you're looking at their fabric paints, don't forget you can get a 20% off discount using the coupon code PEONY, and that's off your first order only. So let's get into it. I am going to be using their cyanotype kit. Remember when I did the unboxing? I've never used cyanotype before, so I'm super duper excited. I'm like, my mind went crazy trying to figure out what I was going to use this on and how I was going to employ this in home decor, because let's face it, that's what I do. I don't basically do t-shirts and stuff like that. I'm not doing photo printing, things like that nature. So I racked my brain and decided, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a pillow cover. So for those of you who've been here a minute, you know that I did a applique video with these pillow covers. So I have some pillow covers left and I thought, let's use them up, right? So let's use them up, get them into the shop. This is a natural pillow cover. It does have a lining in it of some kind, like a rubberized lining. I'm hoping that doesn't affect the cyanotype. But this is what we're going to do today. We're going to make a beautiful pillow. Now, most of the people that I see that have been using the cyanotype for home decor are taking things like leaves and things like that and putting it on top and creating a white leaf on a blue background. I didn't want to do that. I wanted my design to be in the blue and not the background to be in the blue, because I didn't want to have to paint the entire pillow with the cyanotype. So I kind of want to do it like they originally did it, where originally the cyanotype, because it was a sun process, it is a sun UV activated process, they would take glass negatives that were reverse printed and set it down, and then you'd get the image in the blue and not the background in the blue. I think that's how they did blueprints as well. They did, like, they painted the whole thing and then the blueprint was put on as a reverse image, so you would see the white lines of the, anyway. I wanted to do something like that, where I'm seeing the image in blue and not the background in blue and the image in white. So I found these stencils. These are made for screen printing. So if you look here, it shows like putting it in a frame and pulling the paint through and getting the image in your painted colors. Only this time what we're going to do is we're going to lay this down on the cyanotype. And so this part will be blocking the sun, and what I should get is just this image in the blue. And that's what I want, is this image in the middle of my pillow. You guys, it was a while before I decided what image. I got two of these because I thought I got one of these. I really like this one. This might be coming back for Halloween. And then I got these stencils as well. So I wasn't quite sure what I wanted it to look like before I finally settled on the birds. This bird print is going to be my first attempt at cyanotype. So let's open up the kit that they sell. So this is the cyanotype kit that they sent me, and I've just ripped open the flap here, cut the tape, but let's see what's in it. Oh, okay. So I've got an A-B mix, a mixing cup. Oh, I put my own mixing cup out. I was like, oh, I don't even need it. A brush. Oh, cool. Film marker. I don't know what that is. Looks like there's some gator clips in here. And then it says 9675. There's stuff under here. What's under here? Oh. Paper. So if I wanted to do a actual photograph, we've got a paper. What else we got? We got. Oh. Oh, it's glass. No, Stacy shouldn't play with glass. So you got a piece of glass and a cardboard. Is that to sandwich them together? I'm going to have to read the instructions on this one. I know the process. Put the image down, put it out in the sun. I think we're going to actually have to turn my studio lights off for this. I think one of them is still not LED, the other one. One is LED and one is got UV in it. So I don't know what this is for. There's directions on the back. So here's our directions. Allow to dry in the dark. Ooh. This may have to go sit in the bathroom. So it says fill bottles with A and B and warm water with warm water. Fill bottles A and B with warm water. Oh, so they're not mixed up yet. Cool. That'll keep them from leaking. That's a good idea. With warm water and then shake them. And then mix equal parts of A and B. Coat the surface away from any sunlight. Allow to dry in a dark place. Place your object drawing on film or print negatives on top. Expose to sunlight for 10 to 20 minutes. And rinse until water runs clear. Dry and enjoy. Okay. What's the glass for? Okay, so glass, image on top of the glass, under the glass. The glass goes over the image. Okay, so the cardboard back, your item you want printed, and then my stencil, and then the glass. What's 8 for? I don't know. What's the marker pen for? Okay, so the clips just clip the glass to the image. Hold it in place. Cool, can do. What is that for? Does it say on the marker? I don't know. I don't know what you're for. What are you for? Opaque black medium chip. Film marker. Okay. So if I wanted to fill in any parts of the negative, I guess. And the brush. Some gator clips. Ooh, a nice one. The silver. Look at me with my basic black. Oh, aren't that the poor one? Look how pretty they are. Nice and silvery. Okay. I'm going to get situated and get you guys face down so you can see what I'm working on. And we're going to make a pillow. Oh, their brush is soft. Oh. I thought this was going to be one of those cheap disposable brushes. This thing is soft, y'all. This is nice. Well, nice. Don't do that. You're going to get it all messed up. I'm going to get my hand oils on it or something, but it is a nice brush. And I don't know, do I want to use this? I don't know. Do I have to use glass? Maybe you do. All right. Let me get situated. I've been thinking on this now for a while and I'm trying to work it out in my brain, but what I'm going to do is literally use this painter's tape to tape off the area that I want the stencil to be in so that I don't put any of the cyanotype ink outside of the area I want processed, right? So I don't want to put it way out here and have blue appearing on the end of where my stencil would be. So I'm going to tape off my fabric just to give me a guideline as to where my design is going to be. To keep my product inside these lines. You know what I'm saying? So I only get the design and not some border because I screwed up. Not that I ever would. Not that I've ever screwed anything up recently. Only like 3 or 4 videos back. Oh, hang on. I think I may have lost my flower up here. I'm gonna have to adjust my tape a little bit. That will be down here. No, I'm good. All right, so if I keep my ink or dye or whatever it is inside this square, I'll just get my design and not go too far outside of the design. See, I've been thinking it through. Oh, and the square is crooked. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to set that aside for now. And again, I am very worried that my lighting is going to put too much UV on this. So I'm going to do this with bad lighting. I'm really sorry. I don't like to do processes with bad lighting. I am going to use my own cup just because the mixing cup that they gave me, I don't really care for that. So I have my own little mixing pan here, which is wide enough, but I'll use this for measuring. Let me go get warm water in these. And so then does this like, I have to let it sit for 48 hours, 24 hours. What? Hang on. Okay, so we're not doing the project today. You have to let this sit for 24 hours after you mix the water in. I should have read my instructions. I'm going to mix the water in, and tomorrow we're going to come back and do this project. Okay, we're actually more than 24 hours later with these. I am going to paint it on here in the dark. So there's no chance of it processing under these lights. That makes it difficult for me to show you what's going on, but I'm going to do it and I'm going to film it and it's going to be dark. Don't come at me in the comments because it's dark. I'm warning you, it has to be dark, okay? Otherwise, we're going to have a problem. And then we will take it outside and see how it does. All right, I know it's dark, but I've got the measuring cup here. I've got part A and part B. And I've got a mixing cup, a popsicle stick, and then the brush they provided. So this has to dry in the dark. So we're going to do this. We're going to brush it on, let it dry. Okay. All right. Now we let it dry in the dark. I started another one, but I have this one with its pattern clamped down. We're going to go take it out in the sun. And we're just going to let it sit there for like 20 minutes. I can't tell if it worked. I can't tell if it worked. Been 20 minutes. Do I leave it longer? I did these too. I say we bring it in and wash it out. See how it does. All right, we are like several days later. And it didn't quite turn out how I wanted it to. So the product's fine. Product's working. But my stencil is too clear. So you can see what I was going for. But it didn't work out. So my stencil was too light. It was too transparent. The light still got through it. And it is on this one as well. This is a cute one though. I feel like I should figure out how to make this work. I don't know how yet. But you can see the design. The only one that didn't work was this one. At all. And I think because just washed right off. So this must not be a natural. I ordered natural. Like you can see it went through to this, but it doesn't show up on the front anymore. And I had ordered 100% cotton. I was sure these are 100% cotton. So I don't know. Some days you get what you get. This was definitely a get what you get sort of situation. So we'll figure out something else to do with these. Thinking paint. But I don't know, like these are wrecked at this point unless I can figure out how to rescue them. So we're not done with the cyanotype. This is a fail. I failed. And it's my fault, not the product's fault. So if you want to buy the product and show me what I should be doing, you can always get the 20% off discount, by the way, because Jacquard Fabric Paints has sent me this for free. And I feel bad because they sent this to me for free and it didn't turn out the way I really would have liked it to for them. So we're going to do it again as soon as I figure out how. Like I may spray paint a stencil black so that it's not letting any light through. Like it's a vendetta now. So this is going to come up again soon. We're going to figure this out. I have a little product left and I'm not going to do it. I have bigger white pillowcases like this. So I've got like the 18-inch ones. So it's not the product's fault. It's the fact that the stencil or it's a screen printing stencil that I used. And it's not opaque enough. It needs to be something that doesn't let any light through in order for it to work. So when they do theirs, they lay things like I've seen demonstrations of people doing fabric and they've done the whole piece with the paint and then the cyanotype paint, and then they put something on top of it like a leaf or something like that. And the leaf is white and then the rest turns blue. So I think that's, probably what we're going to end up having to do is something similar to that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure this out because this wasn't what I was going for. I mean, you can still see it. I mean, I could just dye the whole rest of it. Just like paint it all out. Dye the rest of it. Decoupage. Some other fabric pieces around it. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to rescue these anyway. Like I'm going to figure out something because you can read it and my brain keeps going to, what if we did like a ticking over the top, like did the whole top with ticking and then cut out a section in the middle, did frayed. So you just saw that like popping through. It's coming to me. There's an idea there, but as far as this demonstration goes, we now know we have to find something that is a lot darker than this blue. So this is letting too much light through. So we can't use these, which would have been so cool. I wish they made these with like really opaque, which I guess a little light comes through. Maybe I'll have my husband cut me some black vinyl. For all of you Cricut people out there, black vinyl. So maybe I'll have him cut me some black vinyl and we will try again. But anyway, for your first order from Jacquard Fabric Paints, if you want to use this on cyanotype, if you want to use it, you can use it on anything. So any product that you have on their website, there's a link in the description below. The 20% off will work for you on your first order. So know what you want, get what you want, get 20% off. Thanks for watching, you guys. Happy junkin'. Bye.
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.